There was a point in time when Hari and I refused to do this because for us, an installation has to be one-on-one. I need to know that person. I need to pick, and especially after all the history of 10 years and the types of people and choices I've seen, I'm like, I have to know that they're picking the right thing that's changing for them. And also, even after we do that, we are like, I need to make sure it's the right procedure because, some intense things, we won't use collapse anchor. It's possible, but it's too inconvenient. We like the process of change to feel like butter, to be easy. So, we always map, okay, if it is this kind of things, let's do this procedure. So we want to be in charge of, making sure the right procedure, the right adjustment, the right changes are happening, and always one-on-one. Even when we have large groups of 300 people more, it's always one-on-one. I have we have people who come for becoming installation artists, and very nice people. Some of them are doctors, and some of them are industrialists. There's a man who came with like 100 crore and made his business to 500 crores. They come in because they want to learn predictive intelligence, they want to learn installations, and then they go and change their factories. And some people have created a big impact. They've changed the industry, and I think that's fantastic. Now, part of how they learn to do what they do is they support our participants. So they come, and so they are working one-on-one to make that list instead of Harini and me. And then, then there's the fellowship and others who mentor them, who make sure that it's right. And each time their predictive intelligence improves, they go back to their factory, they go back to their hospital, and they see something that was so obvious until then, but it was invisible to them. And then they look at it and, oh my God, let's change. So every time, so we always build this like a teaching hospital because from the beginning, we were looking at, will this work if 100 people do it? And will it work for 10 years? So we were collecting data, and then we train people who would work with people, and then they come to the next level. So in a teaching hospital, when it's a surgery, our surgeon does the surgery, and then he hands it over to someone knowing that they're ready. So our entire program for the last, except for the last 3-4 years, is always one-on-one. And Hari and I said we're not going to do one-on-many because I don't know what's going to come up. And what if someone, picks something that's traumatic and then they cry, and then I have to call some, installation specialist to go and take them out of that, intense state. And also the thing of what if it doesn't work, as well. But what I realized later is that, even if it works 10%, 1%, it is superior to anything else out there.